he staying this week?
Yeah. It's too difficult to make logistics work in such a quick turnaround time. I think we got to be down there on Wednesday anyway. So the guys will live at Radisson for another 2 or 3 days before we make the move.
You looked like, the first and second periods, a bunch of breakaways and guys couldn't cash in, and then finally you got one to go.
I thought both teams had quality chances. There were some mistakes early in the game that we had a 2-on-1. We missed the net. Sean Wiles had a breakaway. I think he missed the net. Tommy Grant had half a breakaway, had a good look, missed the net, and then they had some quality chances right on the doorstep where I thought Chris Kamal came up huge. And I thought as the game went on, the pressure obviously was on them, and the longer we kept it tight, I thought that was to our advantage, and we just needed one break, and it was a guy that got his first goal and a nice goal. And then Tommy obviously finally got a big goal and scored on the breakaway. So again, it was just another good collective team effort where we got contributions from everybody. And we wanted to keep our game simple and play in the mud, which I thought we did tonight. And we kept our shot totals down. We outshot them again, and we capitalized on a couple chances that we had. And Chris Kamal was probably the best player on the ice tonight.
You blocked 18 shots for the first 2 periods. How many ice packs you got in there?
Yeah, obviously our guys do a great job blocking shots, and that tells you all about our individuals. They're willing to sacrifice for one another, and playing bruised and nicked up this time of the year is all part of it. We got a bunch of guys that do that for each other.
Spencer only played 12 games. Was he hurt, or hasn't he played?
Yeah, he's been hurt.
When did he get healthy?
Probably 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah.
For you personally, Dave, where does this rank as a head coach?
Well, I think everybody understands the challenges we have up in Alaska to build a competitive program. I think we have been doing that the last 2 or 3 years, and I think the biggest difference is our goaltending has been consistent. We got this year, and we got a group of guys that are tight. They play hard for one another, and we took a major step by getting to the Final Five. But also, this is the most wins ever we've ever had in a season in the WCHA pair, and that's a huge step for our program. And I wanted the guys to make sure they understood how important it was to do that, but also we got games ahead of us. So it is a big year, but I got a great staff to work with. I got great young men, and we're just playing well right now.
When you were scouting Kamal, you see he's coming out of Georgia or someplace. He's the kind of kid that can come into Minnesota and shut out the Gophers twice in a season.
I don't think you ever predict that. But we knew he's a quality kid, and it's kind of a feel-good story. He had to take a year off because of a bad construction incident. And if you would ask me, I guess the proper question is, would you have thought a walk-on goaltender would shut the Gophers out in Mariucci? The answer to that would probably be no, but you got to give him credit. He's battled through it, and he's doing a heck of a job.
Shut him out twice. You think that first time helped a lot coming into this series for him? Feeling
I think anytime you win on the road and you get a shutout, you get a cup of confidence. But also, he'll be the first one to tell you the guys played well in front of him by blocking shots. A lot of times kept them on the perimeter, and when there was quality shots, obviously Chris came up with some great saves.
Moving to the Final Five from your perspective, how hard do you have to play as hard as you did tonight to progress deep into that tournament?
Oh yeah, for sure. You ask anybody who goes to Final Five, you still got to pick it up a notch and play your best hockey this time of the year. We're doing that to progress forward. Obviously, we got to take another step. I think our biggest adjustment is, I don't know when we last played on regulation next year, and that's what we're going to have to adjust to. So obviously, hopefully we can get some ice and Ritter to make sure we know the ice size, and that's going to be an adjustment for us.
Midget got in, so you won't even be the bottom seed.
Yeah, good. That's great for that program. It just tells you about the strength of the league, that anybody can win on any given night. And hats off to Bemidji. They probably deserved it down there. Their goaltender, I heard, was great. So it's great to see a program like Ernie's advance as well.